Hey everyone, it's Dawn here. Today I am at GMR and it will be my fourth ride with the ET Max, and I wanted to see like the difference between how I felt riding it the first time here, and then now that today will be my fourth ride on it. So yeah, so we'll see what the changes in my feelings are about it now. I'm thinking about doing like a Strava run. So I am on Strava, so those of you that want to follow me on Strava, you can. I think it's just my name. And I think I'm just going to, I'll just make this video go up to the lodge. And then I'll show you the charging, and maybe I'll show you that stuff, and then we'll just end the video there. So it's 22 miles up to the lodge, and should take me a little over half an hour. So I'm gonna try to have this video not be too long. And then I can just like do what I want back down. Now I'm not gonna be able to get my fastest time today because I'll be having my selfie stick, and if I'm talking, so I'm gonna try not to talk so much. It's not gonna be my fastest time, but I also don't want to be a dilly-dally ride. I want to actually get an actual feel for the wheel when I am alone and in, you know, my zone, and not having a 9-foot selfie stick and stuff like that. And so you know what I'm saying. I did change the suspension. I did lower the spring retaining nut all the way down, so we got that. And oh, I should change a little red knob too, because I wanted a little more bounce back. Yeah, so I'll give that another couple turns. Oh, so for Strava right now, I actually hold, I think I hold the KOMs for all the GMR stuff. So I'm just saying that, not to brag or anything, but because I'm probably not going to be holding that title forever. I've been holding it for quite a while now, actually. So yeah, it's something for me to be proud of. Strava is something where you can upload your runs at times. It's GPS and all that stuff, and then when other people upload their times and stuff, then they rank you by your times. And a KOM is king of the mountain, QOMs are queen of the mountains. So I could be the fastest girl, or I could be the fastest person, and so a KOM is considered the fastest person, and I do hold the KOMs here at GMR. So I do want to get Strava of the ET Max on here, so that for me too, I just want to compare against my EX30 times and just see overall how I feel. There's a lot of things that go into having a good Strava time. It has to do with like traffic and, you know, coming around a turn and not smashing into a vehicle that's about to kill you, and you know, bikes, and then road conditions and temperature. There's a lot of stuff that goes into Strava time, so it's not an exact thing, and I don't put too much into it, but it's still something for comparison and stuff. So all right, I'll stop talking. Thanks for joining me today, and let's get riding. All right, I'm trying to get myself situated here, make sure everything is ready. Motorcycle going by. There's a car up ahead as well. I'm gonna give them some time to get out of my way. Just clear the road. Am I all ready? I think so. Somewhere around here is the start of the Strava. I'm not sure where. So I just end up going into the middle of the road. All right. Here we go. Woo-hoo! So remember, I'm also trying out a new microphone thingy and a new position for my microphone thingy. And I am also, what else am I testing? So sound is going to be a big experiment today. Remember, I don't want to talk too much, so if there's no sound, if I stop talking, just throw on some music, okay? Listen to your favorite tunes. Bring your own music today. Some wobbles here and there, but I just hopped on my wheel. I don't think my muscles are warmed up yet. And this is my 4th ride on here on this wheel, so I don't think I've really developed all the muscles I need in 4 days. Beautiful day today. Oh, bad wobbles. Just as long as I can keep the wobbles under control. I'm getting tired. So yeah, this doesn't happen on my EX30. But this is good. This is exercise. Now I'm slowing down to more of a flowy speed. Downhill, braking into a turn, wobble central. But I didn't wobble. I see some ice. All right, another reason to slow. That motorcycle is still behind me somewhere. These are big Lem straightaways. I was wondering why he wasn't catching me. Come on, motorcycle. You have a whole freaking engine. Take me if you want. This doesn't sound like the same motorcycle. It sounds like a different one. I'll let him pass. He's not passing. Go ahead. Yeah. And the other one doesn't seem to want to pass. Yeah, I'm losing the other one again. All right. Slowing down for the downhill into a turn. Ooh, that looked like black ice that I just went over. Here's some wet as well. So if you think you're going over ice, just maintain steady, center over the wheel, and just keep it cool. As long as your forward momentum is going forward, who cares if you're rolling or sliding, right? It'll work. All right. Going under here. Whew. Actually, let's take a little break. I could use a break.
Fucking cool.
What's that?
That's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's like, that would scare the shit out of me, honestly.
One wheel.
Yeah.
Just drop one of your wheels and drop the handlebars. Yeah, you just hands-free.
That's so cool. How much does something like that run?
This one is in the $4,000 range.
Oh, not bad.
You can get others anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000, $5,000. So they're all different.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you were smashing. I was like, you know what? I might just stay behind. Because I'm like, it's really interesting to see how you take your lines. You're leaning, and I'm like, it's not really pivoting, it's like your body's doing that much. It's interesting.
Yeah, well,
cool.
I used to race motorcycles, so you know how you slide your knee?
Yeah.
So it's something like that. You get your body off of the wheel.
Gotcha.
To be able to turn, because I'm not counter steering or anything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this thing's great. You should get one.
Yeah, now I want one. It's so cool. My name's Brock.
What?
Brock.
Brock?
Yeah.
I'm Dawn Champion.
Nice to meet you.
I have a YouTube and I have videos. I'm making a video about, this is one of the newer wheels that just came out. Oh, cool. So I'm doing some testing on it and everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah, if you want a wheel,
yeah,
I can get you hooked up.
Yeah, cool. Hey, we'll ride safe.
Will do. Have a great day. I'm headed over to the lodge.
Yeah.
There you go, Lem. Lem with EUC Ungerground. Courtesy. Courtesy of Lem at EUC Ungerground. Thanks to Lem. I suck at this. Provided us with this wheel today. I don't know if I have to undo my tether, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I just smacked the gate with my camera. All right, let's go together. Oh my gosh, my backpack. My backpack. I got it. All right, we are through. Okay, so this part is where we'll start seeing snow and ice and more black ice if there is any. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm usually not tired making this run at all on my EX30. Whew. But, oh God. Uh-oh. There was a truck back there. I hope that wasn't a forest ranger. He's all like, did you just see a girl on a strange one-wheel contraption go through here? She went right through the gate. That's not allowed. Oh my gosh. I hit all those little bumps and the muscles in my thighs are shaking so bad right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's wet. And I don't see ice yet. It's like a... oh, but this is good. This will be a good soreness. I need more of this. You know what this pain is? This is the pain of self-improvement. This is what it feels like when weakness leaves your body. Oh, okay, make sure it's not ice. We're good. Lots of water. I usually, ooh, my legs are shaking so bad. I usually don't see water up in this section of the road. So I'm guessing, I don't know, it could be, it could be snow that's melted. Yeah, where's this water coming from? Water. Oh, that's where Dan J crashed last time. Oh, they cleaned up all the rocks out here. Because that was where the big rock slide was. The landmine of rocks. But it's all gone now. Shaking so much. Okay, so difference between the first ride and the fourth ride, you can see that my speeds have gone up a lot, and my quartering, my faith and trust in the wheel is a lot more. I still have a lot more playing with the suspension to do, but you know what? I will let the guys handle that. It's not like I'm going to be having this wheel for much longer. I'm returning it back to Marty. So this will be last of my little ET Max series. Thank you so much, Marty, for allowing me to play with this amazing wheel. You are the best. I appreciate it. This has been fun and very insightful. Difference is, before I was talking about how my pads, there's something wrong with my pads, I needed bigger pads. I was falling off the pads. You notice? Today I have no such talk about the pads. The pads are great. These are my pads. And I shouldn't have to push so hard to where I'm falling off of the pads. And now I don't anymore. Fixed the acceleration issue, which was just a matter of setting
horizontal angle tilt to -3. Once I strengthen up, I remember now I think I had to do this with my EX32 or something like that. I know I've had to do it with wheels in the past, but what happens is that horizontal tilt doesn't stay. It's not a setting that saves in the system and keeps the next time you come around. Every time you start up again, it resets back to 0. You got to set it again. The only way to keep it to stay is to calibrate the wheel, and then you would set that -3 angle manually, and then that'll stay until you change that. Big thanks to, I forgot your YouTube username, but it was something speed. Oh God, I forgot. I'm so sorry. But they posted that answer onto my YouTube on my last video, I believe, and then I remembered as well. I was like, oh yeah, all these things I forget. But yeah. So what I do is I just keep changing it until one day I forget to, or I get too lazy to, or whatever. And then by then, my body would have strengthened up enough to where I don't even need it anymore. So it's just something that can help you in the interim, not something you have to rely on. Like now on my EX30, I don't have any of that on there. Now I don't feel any need to have a bigger pad or anything like that. My setup right now, hell, if I can go the speeds I go with this setup, I'm quite happy. I don't really see any need for any faster. The top speed on this is gonna be not that much more than an EX30, but the big difference is I can over torque my EX30, and I haven't felt like I can over torque this wheel. So, but the EX30 with the 330 firmware might be very close to this. So it's not a huge difference. And then this is 7 pounds more than the EX30. Lots of water here. Something just hit my leg, my foot, and I don't know what it was. I hope it wasn't something on my body. I hope it was just debris on the road. And wait, if it was, mental note, where am I? I don't know. So when I come back down, I can look for it. What could have dropped off of my body? Jeez. Well, I think last time we ran into snow before this. So hopefully this means that we are good for a while. A few days at least. Have clear roads, clear-ish roads. This is wonderful news. So one of the things I wanted to see is how much battery I have at the lodge when I get to the lodge, because my master can't make this ride at the speeds that I do. I am limping to get to the lodge. It's only 22 miles, and yeah, I'll kill that master battery in 22 miles. So this one, the last ride, it seemed like I killed the battery in 25 miles, but I'm not sure. And I was hitting lots of top speeds, lots of gunning it hard. and that kind of stuff takes up more battery than normal riding. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. At East Fork down there, when I was talking to the motorcycle guy, Brock, it looked like I only lost 1 bar getting to there, so that's not bad at all. So I'm not doing my usual speeds, but I'm also, whoa, lots of water here. I think this is where the snow was last time. But I'm also not too slow either, so. No snow. I'm actually looking forward to getting back on my EX30 and seeing what, how I'm able to ride that wheel now after a few days of being on this wheel and training on this wheel. You know what I mean? Just as long as I don't forget and over torque my EX30, it should be nothing but improvements. So remember, the speeds that you see on the screen is GPS speeds, and when I look at my watch here, my Garmin Phoenix 6X Pro, that is GPS speeds as well. The only thing I have telling my wheel speed is darkness spot. Once again, I have no idea. Ooh, just said, please drive carefully up here in loving memory of so-and-so. Oops, someone just died at that corner. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about and how much of my babbling on you missed. But one of the great things I think about this wheel is it seems to be just all around great. I mean, it is tall, it is heavy, but I'm 5'4", 120-pound girl. And if I'm saying that, you know, it's height and weight is not an issue for me, then, I mean, can you really complain? Unless you are smaller than me. But it's not a matter of complaining either. It's a matter of preference. Plenty of people don't want to deal with something this big and heavy. This is a big and heavy wheel. This is not. Even someone looking from the outside has no idea about EUCs. They look at this wheel, and this is a substantial wheel, right? There's a lot of wet here, but I'm not sensing ice and snow, so it's all good. But I'm still being cautious. But the amount of overhead this wheel has, if you want to be able to cruise at 40, 50 miles an hour the entire ride, this is your wheel. Hell, the EX30 and many other wheels are like that too, but this wheel above all of those others has a huge overhead. You want to say, yeah, I want to be able to tear it up to like 55 miles an hour without having to worry about cutout. Well, here you go. This is it. I mean, there are others in that category as well, but this is definitely one of the strong points of this wheel, how much overhead it has. The smooth power, the easy handling, smooth curves. It was a little more difficult for me to get this wheel in and out of my car just because it's taller and heavier, but not bad at all. And something I would get used to, and I wouldn't even have a second thought about it later on. Would I recommend this wheel? Absolutely. You want a thrilling ride? You want a great handling wheel? This is it. You get this tire. You don't have to worry about tires or tire spacers. You can probably be happy with the stock pads. You can be happy with the stock pedals. There have been other wheels where I'm like, unless you're just a 20-mile-an-hour rider, oh my gosh, please, for the love of God, change the pedals. These pedals suck so bad. But that is not the case with here. These pedals are good. I've been running as fast as I want, and these pedals are good. Not as good as my custom pedals. Shout out to Adam G Pedals, CNC Pedals, and the Chris Clark Pads E-Works pedals. Those are my two favorites. Also look into Grizzla. Grizzla's coming out, or came out, I don't know. They talked to me about their pedals. They're making pedals now. They showed me a picture and asked me if I was interested, and I kind of said, I like, those were really big pedals, made for big feet, and I tend to like performance pedals, which is, for me, as small as possible, and with a slant up front, so that I don't keep scraping, because I keep scraping my pedals everywhere. But with these ones, you can experiment with your pedal height too. Marty likes it lower down, which gives you more stability. I like it at this height, which is the default height. And then you can even raise it one more notch up. Okay, went all the way through, and there were no snow, no ice. So, and we're not supposed to have any more rain until later. Actually, I looked at the weather until next week, and I didn't see any rain in the forecast. You guys, today is February 22nd, 2024. Is it this 22nd? I don't remember. It was something like that. I remember looking at the calendar and going, oh, it's 2/22/2024. It's a sign. Today is meaningful somehow. And then on February 24th, it'll be 2/24/2024. All right, let's do some braking. And I still have 3 bars. I'll push over here. I never take this route. I don't know why. I never think of it, I guess. Oh, this is so easy. Why don't I do that? I always go under the gate. All right. Let's go to the lodge and get ourselves charging. This wheel comes stock being able to charge at 20 amps. Not that we've ever tested it, I don't think. Oh, Marty and Roger may have, but I don't know. Marty Last time we came to the lodge, Marty said to charge it at 18 amps. You know, probably so we're not like pushing the limits. And 18 is still plenty fast. So I'll do that again today. But I'm going to show you some, oof, it's so stiff. But I'll show you today some of the little adapters I got for using that 240 plug. It's a 220 to 240, 50 amp plug. All right, here we are. Oh, good. My mic is still here. Yay! See? I put a new fuzzy on it. But I didn't, hold on. Let me turn off my music. But I actually didn't take off the other foam. So it'll be interesting to see what the results of that is. And if you guys were able to hear me this whole time. This is my tether. Still a lot of people don't understand my tether, but I have a whole video about it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, he likes to do that. He likes to, he always does that. Fall all the way over. Let's see. I want to make sure you guys are able to see. I don't know how much you guys can see. I'll try this. Stay. Alright, so I got this plug. And this... Oh! I can't use that here. Oh my gosh. What am I thinking? I don't know. Good thing I brought the other one. Then I got this one. And the thing is, I can't remember if this one changes it or if it keeps it. Does this keep it at 240 or does it change it? I think it keeps it at 240. I think that's why I got it. So this will just go into here. And then this is Marty's charger, because I don't have one of these fancy chargers yet. I guess I need one day if I get an ET Max. This one that Marty loaned me is a Roger Charger V4SC, and it looks like that. Everything conveniently in its case. And let's see, what should I show you? Let's plug this in, and then we can plug this in. There, power's up. It's so quiet. And then also the plugging it into the 240 also makes it like more efficient, more quiet, and all that good stuff. So the screen is gorgeous on it. This is the size of it. It's not too large at all. It's a gorgeous screen, you guys. Okay, so there are 3 buttons here. The top button is like an up arrow, bottom button is a down arrow, and the middle button is your select button. So at the top here it says 168.1 volts, 0 amps, and at the bottom it says set 168.0 volts, and in blue it says 5 amps. Because at home I was only charging it at 5 amps. You know, a nice slow charge at home. But here we're going to change it to 18 amps. So to do that, we're going to hold down the center button, and it selects now the number 5. And we're going to go, we're going to actually, let's see, we're going to change that 5 to an 8. And then we're going to select to the 0 before the 8, and I'm going to go with the up button to make that a 1. So now it says 18 amps. You see what I mean? You can select each individual digit. So I selected the 0, change that to a 1, select the 5, change that to an 8, so then now it says 18 amps. And then once that is done, you see the blue highlighted means it's still selected. So I'm just gonna set that, and now it says, I don't know what it said. I think it said successful. But yeah, now it'll say 168 volts and 18 amps. So now this is good to go. So in the past, we shouldn't just plug in 18 amps like that. We should set it at a lower amps and then gently plug it into the wheel and let it gently raise up. But these new chargers now, I guess, are smart, and they will do all that for you. So I will have my charger here. And I'm always very careful about how I route wires. I don't want the wires to get kinked or pinched or squashed or anything. And then over here, this is a triangle, and the triangle should be like a pyramid with the point on top. So at the bottom, there's the little divot in here. You got to line up that divot. And so the divot is always on the bottom, and the top of the triangle, like a pyramid, is on top. And then it goes straight in. So now we can see it says I am at 146 volts. Because this screen will tell you the voltage of the wheel. And I actually think that is more accurate than what, oh my gosh, you guys, I never even started Strava. Oh well, okay, never mind. But I was going to go into, let's see, let's go into darkness spot. So darkness spot says my max speed today was 61.5 miles an hour wheel speed, and you guys were watching my speeds on GPS on the screen, and single mileage is 24.8. I'm going, I want to see what my PWM was. My max PWM was 72%. Yeah, I had plenty of overhead. I'm going to close out my darkness spot and open up my Begode app and take a look at the voltage that it says here, although this is already pumping 18 amps. Device not found. Let's turn you on. Okay. So, and I didn't start out, I was only at 90% when I started. I didn't even start out with a full battery, but it says my voltage is 149 volts. And the charger says 152 volts. But I think the charger also, like, I don't know, you know, like he's pumping in more power. I don't know. So, 3 bars. The wheel says 3 bars. This says I'm at 150 volts already. Oh God, this is going to charge up so fast. So that's really nice there. Okay, so there you go. Anything else I need to tell you guys? It was a wonderful ride. Well, other than the suspension and me being weak. But hopefully that'll all get worked out later on. But yeah, this wheel is amazing. Totally love this wheel. The power and how it rides, it's so smooth and so powerful. It's just 2 thumbs up for me, from me. All right, thank you so much for joining me. That'll be all for today, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hey guys, all right, got back to the cars, all done with my ride. I didn't want to record the ride back because it's like, I don't know, riding is my therapy and I needed it today. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give to you guys the first half of the ride, but I get the second half, all right? And I'm glad I did. I needed that. And let's see, it was such a good ride. This wheel rides amazing. Now, I was having even more wobbles coming back down. I think this is just because my legs are tired. So there's that. Some of the wobbles got a little bad, but I'm tired and I gotta get stronger. But even so, I mean, it was just strong, so flowy, the whoosh, 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 and so much power. So I hit a new top speed today. My new top speed is 63.3 miles an hour wheel speed. I will put that screenshot at the end of this video if I remember. And that was at 81% PWM at 145.6 volts, 50% battery per Begode app. I think I have those screenshots, so I'll throw that at the end of the video as well. So that speed at 50% battery is not bad at all, right? I don't really care so much about like the performance under peak best conditions. I want to know real life performance, you know, like, yeah, you know, how fast can I go at 50% battery, 20% battery, 10% battery, you know? It's like, how long will this battery last for? You know, how is it going to act when I start running out of battery and stuff like that? Like real world stuff, useful stuff, you know? I'm not out here just trying to hit a top speed. This is just how I ride, so I need to know these things. Anyways, it was great. It was great. My biggest complaint is the suspension. It's usable, it's okay, it's doable, but it's one of those things that I still think like, oh my, I need to figure this out, you know, it can be a lot better. I mean, I can ride fast and all that with how it is, but it is not ideal. That suspension, and maybe it's just that a 1,300 pound spring is not going to be good for my 120 pounds, you know? It's probably that I need the smaller spring, which will be the 900 pound spring for me. So that's really my only complaint. The power, when I hit 63.3 miles an hour, I was at 81% PWM and I held it there. I held it there and I pressed and, you know, tested it. It was strong. It was solid. No soft pedals, no feeling any kind of hesitation. So it can definitely go faster. It's a good sign, good sign. So I'll probably bump that up and then we'll go faster and see what happens. I don't know. 80% is very, very safe. Oh, what should we bump it up to? 86, 90%? You know, just leave ourselves, you know, 2% safety margin. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, there is a lot more to go. So it does have more speed that you can tap into if you want to sacrifice your safety margin. All right, let's see. So I did slide out in the sand, came around a turn, hit some sand, and slid out. And oh, sorry, I'm stretching. And it just slid, very controlled slide, and then I regained control. It wasn't a big deal at all. The wheel handled it great. What else happened? Did anything else happen? I can't think of anything else. I hit the top speed. It was a wonderful ride. The whole time I was coming down, I was like, geez, does my EX30 ride this well? I don't think so. I mean, I was having a really like, oh, nice, smooth, flowy ride back down. So I think this is better, but it'll be interesting. When I give this wheel back to Marty, I will get back on my EX30 and then I'll be able to tell. And hopefully it's not going to put my EX30 to shame that much that I'm going to be like not liking my EX30 anymore. But no, this wheel is just great. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.